Wrestling Revolution, and welcome back to the channel. I want to say thank you for the support you've given us, me, Kyle, and Ethan, for the past few days. It's been absolutely brilliant. We love every single one of you. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting, keep telling your family, your dog, your cat, everyone about us. Today, I'm taking up the realms and I'm going to tell you about my Ethan and Kyle's top 10 favourite European wrestlers. Yes, and this means you can't be Japanese, American, Canadian, whatever. You have to be from the continent of Europe. So, why not start off with one of the best junior heavyweights to ever do it, and a current Rev Pro British heavyweight champion. I'm talking about Will Ospreay, as you can see him here. Will Ospreay, obviously from England. As far as I know, they are still in Europe. So, Will Ospreay, an absolutely class wrestler, one of the best to do it. An absolutely brilliant wrestler, and definitely a very, very talented guy for bright future. I know he's been doing it for a while now, but he's a bright future. So Will Ospreay is waving the flag high for New Japan. Next, we have on the other side of the company border, we have the former WWE UK champion, the former Progress World champion, former Progress Tag champion, Pete Dunne, also from England, an absolutely brilliant wrestler, one of the best technical wrestlers today, absolutely brutal, absolutely brilliant wrestler. The dude is so talented, alongside Tyler Bate and Trent Seven of British Strong Style. This man has cemented himself as one of the best wrestlers in Europe today, and one of the best wrestlers in the UK. Pete obviously had a very long run of the WWE UK title, and he has been kicking ass since losing it. I definitely feel like he will be the next NXT North American champion, or the next NXT. He's going to win about next. I know he's a current NXT tag champion, I know, of Matt Riddle, but the dude is absolutely brilliant, and he is going to kick ass in the future. Next, we have one of Pete Dunne's BSS best friends, Tyler Bate, the big strong boy, current one half of the OTT tag champions, and a former NXT UK champion, the first WWE UK champion. Tyler Bate is absolutely brilliant. Such a young talent, such a young guy with so much potential in his veins. Tyler Bate is absolutely kicking ass, and I definitely feel like in the next few years he'll be a WWE champion, whether it's in the main roster, whether it's on NXT, 205 Live, whatever. He is going to be a champion in WWE, and hopefully he would have dropped the OTT tag belts to Mullen Hype by then. So seeing Tyler. Next, we have the villain, the best one of the best wrestlers in Europe today, Marty Scurll. He's absolutely world class. Obviously, the leader of Villain Enterprises, alongside Brody King and PCO, one half of the ROH 6-man tag team. So he lost those. I think he lost those to the Mexican trio. But yeah, Marty Scurll, former Progress champ, a very long Progress champ, one of the best Progress champs. Former ROH TV champion, former ROH 6-man tag team champion, Marty Scurll, one of the best and one of the most coolest members. I remember him being revealed as the next Bullet Club member, also when Adam Cole got kicked out, and I was like, this is just going to propel his career, and it has propelled his career. So now that he has his own enterprise, his own faction, so Marty Scurll is definitely one of the coolest fucking wrestlers going today. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have someone from Switzerland, Cesaro, the most underrated wrestler in WWE today. I don't know why Vince hasn't given him a world title run. This dude, pound for pound, is one of the best wrestlers going in WWE today. Probably the best wrestler going in WWE today. I love the thing with him, Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura. The dude is so talented, and he definitely should get a singles run as a face or heel as a world champion. Cesaro is absolutely class, and he's definitely, hopefully, if Vince McMahon wises up a little bit, as a world champion in the future. Cesaro is an absolutely talented, brilliant wrestler, and obviously a former ROH tag champion as Claudio Castagnoli. Next, ladies and gentlemen, the current WWE UK champion, the Ring General, the leader of Ring Camp / Imperium, Walter, an absolute badass, an absolute hard hitter, a former OTT world champion, one of the most menacing OTT world champions ever. Walter is just an absolute sight to see when you watch him live. His chops are stiff as fuck. Walter's an absolutely top class wrestler, and he is definitely a WWE World Heavyweight Champion in the future. Next, Sheamus from my home country of Ireland, from Dublin. Sheamus is obviously a multiple time WWE World Champion, United States Champion, Tag Champion. He's won it all. Money in the Bank, King of the Ring. Sheamus has done everything you want, and as a wrestler in WWE, the dude is an absolute icon, a first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion. And now he's back and kind of SmackDown. Even though he hasn't really been involved in a lot, he is definitely, I think, going to have one more title run before he unfortunately retires. But Sheamus definitely is a first ballot Hall of Famer in my opinion. Next, ladies and gentlemen, the new WWE World Champion, and the moment I marked out the most for at WrestleMania 36, Drew McIntyre, obviously had to be on this list. One of the best wrestlers going today in any continent or country or whatever. He is so talented, and I'm so happy he finally got his moment, becoming WWE World Champion by beating Brock Lesnar. The dude is so talented. I feel like he is going to absolutely just run set now in WWE. He's the only reason I'm probably still watching WWE, him and Becky Lynch. So, Drew McIntyre, you're absolutely world class, mate. You're the best fucking wrestler in WWE. Congratulations on winning the WWE title, mate. You deserve it so much. And but you're only number 3 on this list. So hard luck, but still, congratulations on becoming the new WWE champion, Drew. Next, number 2, the penultimate choice, William Regal. I know he's not a current wrestler, but it doesn't matter. He's an absolute legend. William Regal is one of the best wrestlers to ever do it. If you want to talk about technical wrestlers, he is world class. And talk about turning from wrestling to management and actually doing it well, William Regal is absolutely brilliant. Obviously, the general manager of NXT, the dude is so talented. He is absolutely class, and I'm so happy he's still in WWE now. He is absolutely brilliant, and I definitely feel like he's also a first ballot Hall of Famer. Once they decide to put Regal in, Regal is definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. I feel like he probably should have been in by now, but definitely in the future, William Regal, for all of his accomplishments in and out of WWE and as general manager of NXT, this dude is definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. But number 1, Finn Balor. Yes, and not because I'm Irish and because I am biased. Me, Ethan, and Kyle all talked about this, and we all said Finn Balor, former IWGP Junior Champion, former IWGP Junior Tag Champion, first ever Universal Champion, NXT Champion. This dude has done it all. He's paid a Progress, ICW, everything you want. This dude is absolutely world class and one of the best wrestlers going today, and one of the most underrated wrestlers going today. Former Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor has done everything you'd want in a wrestler. He is everything you want in a wrestler, and he's obviously kicking ass as a heel now in NXT, and I feel like he's the next NXT champion. So Finn Balor, mate, you are, and I want me, Ethan, and Cow's opinion, and Pro Wrestling Revolution's opinion, the best European wrestler going today. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I've been Damien Craig from Pro Wrestling Revolution, and join us on our revolution.